I'm gonna chuck this book out at the end of the day. If I could use my mouse to get to the screen. I have 3 screens now. Book by Selwyn Stevens. I've never read it before. Like I said before, I only bought these books to give them to people to read. I gave my Salvation Army leader Jacob Aranza's Backwards Masking Unmasked because she was going to watch Pink Floyd The Wall. And I was such a staunch Christian, I warned her about the dangers of Pink Floyd The Wall. All my life, I was so brainwashed. Oh my gosh, turn that off, sorry. So, you can laugh at yourself, you have to. Imagine beating my old self. Okay, so this dude, Selwyn Stevens, a 3rd generation preacher, went to West Brigade, just like me. He was a parliamentary candidate for Waitaki. Did they know about his nonsense back then? Worked for Radio Rema, did he? As Radio Rema's regional manager. So we're talking about a garbage book written by a regional manager of Radio Rema. This is the most offensive book I've got. Like I said, never read it before. I'm going to skip over the dodgy stuff. I'm going to read it, but only for the purpose of entertainment. This is just bizarre. And I've stuck my rainbow frame around it in protest of its loveliness, its accuracy. Liberal Catholics, 1916, Church of Rome, cult claims to be Christian, blah, 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 blah. Theosophy, that's Mary K. Baxter, Mary Bailey, Alice A. Bailey, Helena Petrovna Blavatsky. I'm forgetting all the heroes of this Christian conspiracy nutty world. I'm mixing up Alice A. Bailey with Helena Petrovna Blavatsky and Alistair Crowley. Master Crowley, won't you ride my white horse? Anyway, sorry. Alright, claim to follow, Bible, blah, 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 blah. So, what I have to say, first of all, is there's no guarantee that there's any facts in this lovely little book that you give to your friends to get them saved from Jehovah's Witnessism, Mormonism, yoga, blah, blah, blah. No idea if there's any facts. So what I want is for people who have knowledge about this information to just put it in the comments below, because I want to learn how wrong these are. I mean, here's an obvious one. The lightning bolt. The Harry Potter pea and Potter lightning bolt. So therefore the snake in the garden was in the shape of a pea. This is used as a power symbol by occultists. What are occultists? Who are occultists? Isn't it just a logo, a graphic design? Is there a church that worships the letter S? Yes, the spaghetti monster who flies. Ah, there's the connection. Shut up. Who believes it gives the user power and control over others. So in this fantasy world of my ex-Christian Pentecostal charismaniac fundamentalist conspiracy world that I grew up in, the lightning bolt on Harry Potter's scar and wherever else it is in the word curse, AC/DC, gives the person control over others. So a letter from the alphabet gives control over others. I want a dictionary with all the letters of the alphabet saying what type of control you get. So A, you control their anger, anxiety. B, whatever. There needs to be a study This is such utter bullcrap. Oh my god, it was also used by the Nazi SS. Yes, it was. Correct. Therefore, Kiss is a Nazi band? Is that what you're getting at here? Mr. Moron? I mean, frickin' coordinator of Radio Rima? Used in the word kiss. And I didn't think of a song fast enough. Mr. Blackwell. Harder than hell. Yep. And AC/DC. Back in Black. I hit the sack. It's been so long. I'm glad to be back. Yes, I'm... Oh, and I've got another one. I've got one I can show you. Look, the M in Metallica. It's a lightning bolt. Wow. There's Satanism everywhere, even in Creeping Death. Jump in the fire. I'm not selling this. I thought about it, but I'm not selling this. Come on. This is the only copy in the world of this. Yeah, it's not on bootleg sites or obscure music sites anywhere. Stupid idea number one, try and sell. No. Okay, superimposed over an inverted pentagram, it is worn by the high priest of the Church of Satan. Now, is that Anton Sven de Levay, or is that Stephen Dollins? Sorry, the false high priest of the Church of Satan. So Stephen Dollins, when he was high priest of the Church of Satan, must have worn this pentagram with a lightning bolt S on it, even though I've never seen one. Should we Google it? Just lightning bolt, and pentagram. I spelt right, lightning wrong. Oh, okay, so it does exist. All right. It's a thing. Okay. I didn't really know it was a thing until just now. That's how much knowledge I have about the occult. Yoga, this is going to be offensive. According to the yoga, it's a spiritual meditation exercise, blah, blah, blah. This group follows Krishnamurti. Their aim is to bring a unity to all life. Therefore, Satan's running the one world government because of the Lotus Yoga. Is that a thing? Lotus Yoga, I've never heard of it. Oh, there's a Blue Lotus Sanctuary. It's a spa. If you want to go there. Okay, whatever. Great. Interesting. Don't care. This is the offensive one. I'm only going to read it. Something to do with the Maori traditional world. Loosely linked with many other spiritualist groups, Maramatanga believe in ancestor worship and seek guidance from them. Spiritual healing is a common practice. That's all I'm going to say. Anyone who knows anything about that, just put it in the comments below. I have no idea who they are. Don't care. When I say I don't care, I mean I'm not going to go and picket their churches. We had a bishop, a follower of, I've forgotten his name. He came to our Baptist church and he caused the church split because people were so upset that this Christian from this, the Ratangi, whatever, church had dared to preach in our church, and the pastor got fired over it. So that's the kind of world I grew up in. Freemasons, of course, Freemasons, as we all know, formed NASA, and they now have penguins guarding the ice wall around the edges of the flat Earth. And I believe they're upgrading from M15 machine guns to bazookas now. Whatever, I don't give a crap. Everything about Freemasonry is bullshit, based on Leo Taxel, a hoax from a man who wrote a book that says that Lucifer is God, and all Freemasons believe that. And this myth wasn't created by a non-Christian, has been spread around the world by meaningful Christians in the name of Jesus, and it's all lies. So here's Christians lying from the pulpit about Freemasons. And as we all know from ODD TV, only Freemasons are allowed to go to the Antarctica. The rest get shot and killed, and they bury the bodies behind the ice wall? I don't know, not sure. Mormons! Oh God. They don't mind the nickname of Mormons, the name given by one of the spirit beings demons who taught Joseph Smith Jr. Can we bring facts into this just once? So the story is the angel Moroni led Joseph Smith, this is Joseph Smith's own story, to this box that had the gold-plated scriptures, the Book of Mormon, and the glasses, these big huge glasses that Joseph Smith, was able to translate these scriptures into English from Greek hieroglyphics, from Demotic, from, how can I forget the word, hieratic, thank you, Coptic. So that story in and of itself is made up, but here is something made up about something that's been made up. So according to this manager of Radio Rima, the angel that visited Joseph Smith, Moroni, was a spirit being demon. So a mythology put onto another mythology. This is cool. I'm trying to really come up with the most bizarre theories, worm-hatting Hans Wormhat. And it takes a hell of a lot of imagination to out-bullshit a bullshitter. So, werewolves living in the Mormon church in Utah, you have to outdo that, as though it has to be even crazier than the Christian conspiracy theories about Mormons. So I don't know, I can't create. In order to create the bullshit that these guys come up with, it seems like the pen just flows. I need a lot of time just sitting down thinking, making notes, writing stuff, to out Mormon Bill Snivlin, the vampire werewolf Mormon. Right. Mormons believe they've become gods. No idea if that's true or not. I don't think it would be. I'd love to hear from a Mormon or an ex-Mormon if any of this is true, because I no longer believe that anything I was told about the outside religions, outside the walls. In the Pentecostal case, the Anglicans were outside the walls because they weren't baptized in the Holy Ghost. So we had a very small wall to live our lives in. And we'll finish off with New Christian Church, sometimes called the New Church, New General Church, or the Church of New Jerusalem. This Gnostic cult has considerable influence in intellectual circles due to the gifted inventor who founded it, Emanuel Swedenborg. A writer of over 40 books, Swedenborg moved freely in royal and professional circles. I've known nothing about... Was it Emanuel? Emanuel! Don't start singing. Swedenborg. Sweden the country, B-O-R-G. Wow, I managed to spell every bit of his name wrong. God, he died in 1772. This book makes it like... Oh, here we go. So something that's like 200 years old. He's best known for Heaven and Hell. He wanted to reform Christianity. He could freely visit heaven and hell. Okay. Here's another Kenneth Copeland, Jesse Duplantis. So nowadays, the people who visit heaven and hell go there to get God to show them pictures of the private jet that they need to upgrade to. So luckily Kenneth Copeland managed to buy Steve Tyler's, or was it his daughter? Steve Tyler's private jet. Somebody Tyler. Could be a totally different person. Anyway, so visit heaven. Okay. You can freely visit heaven and hell to converse with angels, demons, and other spirits. And the last judgment had occurred the year before in 1757. So all you Barry Smithites out there, 2000 is gone. For all you, oh, what's his name? I threw the tape away. George Curl fans, 2005 has been and gone. For all you fill in the blank, whatever the date of the end of the world is now in 2020, I think it's 2025 before the end of the world next time. So you got 5 years to build your bunker and store away all your food. But forget that. Jesus came in 1757, so he's already been and gone. We missed it. Wow, a load of rubbish. So that's looking at that book. Isn't that exciting? Oh yeah, sorry. Haven't finished yet. AC/DC, I'm on a highway to hell. This is a heavy metal group, and the letters are claimed to stand for Antichrist Devil's Children. I thought it was Antichrist Devil's Child, is what I was taught, by Jacob Aranza. More backwards country and backwards masking unmasked. Get into it. Along with Iron Maiden, Venom, Wasp, Slayer, Motley Crue, Merciful Fate, Black Sabbath, Meatloaf, Ozzy Osbourne, their music is called black metal. Black metal in reality began with Venom's album Black Metal. Obviously King Diamond, and then it went underground to where they started burning down churches and blah blah blah. So Zero Facts. Wow, cool. Due to the satanic messages in the music, album covers and clothing. I'm trying to have struggle here. So Ozzy and Bruce. Oh God, really, Vince and Ozzy and Meatloaf. They were real Satanists disguised as musicians. Oh God, satanic messages. Well, Venom and Slayer. Did he put Slayer? Yeah, he got Slayer. Yeah. I mean, marketing, making money off just a subject. Doesn't mean they believe in a literal Satan, that they sacrifice animals in his name. Anarchy, Antankarana, Rainbow Bridge. Oh God, so that means Heimdall is evil. Oh no. The Rainbow Bridge is now blowing, isn't it? So I hope in the next part 2 of the Avengers universe, Rainbow Bridge will be put back together again. Or did that happen when they destroyed Thor's the Infinity Stones? Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Why are we bringing fantasy into a fantasy world? Baha'i, don't know anything about them. Baphomet, the transgender demon. So demons are real. Harry Potter is real. Black magic is real. The Goetia is... Well, I can't... I don't know. I still haven't decided what happened to Aleister Crowley when he performed the Goetia. I don't know what happened in reality. It could be a fictional story. The Lesser Keir Solomon. The Baphomet is one of Satan's most powerful symbols and considered to be symbolic of the devil himself. Anton LaVey's Church of Satan has adopted it as a signia. And the Church of Satan recently put up the Baphomet statue. Was it? Outside the Lincoln? Don't know. Wherever. Whatever. 2 points up represent the devil's horns, blah, blah, blah. What? But 3 points down represent the denial of Christian Trinity. Eh? I'm trying to make sense. I'm trying to read this. As though you're taking information from Broken Cross, Anarchy in the UK. Oh, I thought it was maybe. I stuffed up that one. Sorry. Give her up time of the traffic line. Black Mass. These symbols indicate a Black Mass is satanic practice which makes fun of or scorns the Catholic Mass. Often during these Black Masses, holy items are defiled and the Lord's Prayer is said backwards. Carb news. Carb news. That's an ELO thing from Jacob Ranta, Eric Holmberg. The music is reversible, but time isn't. Turn back. Sometimes unbaptized infants are sacrificed. And this is the biggest bullshit conspiracy theory in all of Christianity. That on Halloween, people sacrifice real human babies. That these ex-Satanists, who were never Satanists in the first place, are witnesses to the killing of babies. And yet they don't report the crime to the police, because they say the police is corrupt. So this is the most disgusting part of Christianity altogether. Dave Hunt, Carol Matriciana. Finding nappies in a cave doesn't mean there was a human sacrifice in there. It means somebody slept there and changed the nappies of their child. Don't go putting 2 and 6 together and getting 5. I've had enough of this crap. I'm over this book. It's going in the bin. See ya. Bye.